Oh, yes, indeed. This is going to be a short one because what was I doing? I was sitting on YouTube, the side little, the panel, or, to the side where, it got the recommended videos, what was just put up, or, whatever, whatever. So I'm just scrolling. I see Umar Johnson. Oh, my goodness. See, I'm one of them dudes. Umar, I already clowned his ass not long ago. I clowned Kwame Brown's ass, you know what I'm saying, for acting like a sensitive ass child, you know what I'm saying, for what he was doing involving Bronny and whatever, all that crap. So, yeah, this ain't gonna be long. I just need to point out something that is very, very important. So, Umar did a video. Okay. The video I'm referring to when I mentioned about scrolling up and down to the side and you see what came out or whatever, he just put up a video talking about Kendrick and Drake. Okay. Well, damn, why are you talking about that? I mean, that kind of simmered down, you know what I'm saying, a minute ago. Like, to be honest, I mean, outside of the video, it was already going in a different direction. Like, it was done at that point as far as like the height of it. That's it. Right? So me, I know better, and I knew what he was doing. I knew it. I didn't even have to listen, but I did. The reason I knew what he was doing was because he did a video. Matter of fact, we're gonna do it like this. This is Here we go. Now this dude is he's a Lord help me. Okay, this is this is crazy. Hold on, man. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What's going on? I thought I shared it. I think I might have exited out. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. As soon as I saw this, I just had to. I had to get on it. I had to get on it. Okay, yeah, my fault. Hit the wrong thing. Okay, so look, here we go. Right. So this is his channel, or the channel that represents him, or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. Um. Right. So we're in the video section now. This dude's unbelievable. I don't care who really don't see it or not. I just need to call it out because I can't stand people that lie, and I can't stand people that try to manipulate situations to work in their favor. He's doing crap where he needs to be the center of attention. So he needs to be the guy that's talking to people as if he's like you know, a fake ass mediator or somebody that's actually standing up for the black race and people and this, that, and the third. You a motherfucking clown, but it's cool. So the video that I'm talking about right here, Drake Kendrick beef, 7,000 views, 17 hours ago. Okay, we gonna play this one first. Which one is that? You scroll on down. Here we are. 2 months ago. 2 months ago, right? It's 20 minutes. Check this out.
If you've been getting scam texts, like
I hate ads, but I don't have premium.
I said that probably means your data's been leaked, and I have all of it.
Okay, hold up. Here we go. Now, this is crazy. Okay. After that again. I kind of see what my brother mean now about the premium thing, but I don't do, a lot of streams or whatever like that. But anyway, so look, it's 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes. Here we go.
It's Kendrick. Okay. Which one of them are building a meaningful institution
for the black community? Answer my question. You asked me, what do I think about Drake versus Kendrick?
Wow, so
Rick Ross versus Drake? Or Kanye versus everybody? My question is real simple. Which one of them is building a meaningful institution, a relevant institution for the black community anywhere on this planet? Help me out. You asked me about Drake and Kendrick. I'm asking you, which one of them is building a relevant institution for the black community? In case you don't understand what I'm saying do not waste my time asking me to think about people who ain't thinking about us. Let me say it again. Don't ask me to waste my time thinking about people who are not thinking about us. You want me to say something about the Eminem situation?
Bet.
This is what I'm going to say about the
nobody gives a damn. So listen. All right, so there it was. Now you heard what he said. This is 2 months ago. Okay? 2 months ago. I'm gonna ask anyone that listens to this, I'm asking you a straight up, like, an honest ass question. If you love something, like something, really into some shit, regardless of what it is, sports wise, entertainment, whatever it is you fuck with that you really are passionate about, or just love, just like whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you gonna listen to the dude that says, I don't give a damn about what it is that you like, or what's going on within the realm of what you like, if it has nothing to do with what I'm doing? So in other words, I don't care about what you're doing. I don't care about what's going on in your world. I don't care what's going on in your genre. I don't care what's going on in your field or whatever. Right? That's basically what that means. He said it. And then he's a clickbait dude. So he puts up a video. No, he puts up a thumbnail. Kendrick. Picture of him to the left. Kendrick versus Drake. That's what Umar did. A 20-minute video, and Umar didn't even talk about Kendrick or Drake for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. He didn't say nothing. Nothing. 2 minutes. As a matter of fact, hold up. I want to double check. 1 minute and 22 seconds. For one. God damn. Oh, come on. He put up a picture 2 months ago. 2 months ago, they were still there. Right? Because the video wasn't out yet. So that means we're in between Not Like Us and the video. Right? So people are doing it. They still talking about it. He said it in his video. Don't waste my time. Because I don't give a damn about what they doing. I don't care. I could care less. Right? Now, that this is what he says on the video he just put up. Boy, listen to him change his tune. And this is the thing what I'm saying about, if I didn't say it already, I'm going to say it now. This is what I mean when I say, when you hear something, if you don't give a damn about it, I could care less. That's on you. You don't care. You don't care. I'm not about converting people. I'm not about trying to change people's, thought process on how they view things, how they see things, how they gonna handle things, whatever. I don't care nothing about that. I just want to put out there what it is, what's the truth. If you feel that there's a way for you to rebut what I'm saying, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to people like him, see, this is the first time that I've seen him do something that is so blatantly fucked up that I had to say something immediately when I saw the thumbnail. I went and I listened to what he had to say real quick. But I already knew that it was bullshit. Because 2 months ago, he said it. I don't care about these guys and what they doing. This is what Umar does. Umar only cares about himself. Umar don't give a fuck about the black race. No, he does not. Because if he did, and he truly did, and he actually listened to anything that Kendrick said, and all the Drake fans crying and complaining about it, he would have been able to speak on that then. But what did he do? I don't care nothing about that. Don't care. 2 months later, when it's basically over, except for the Schoolboy Q situation. Supposedly Drake canceled his show. It was in Canada, Toronto, I think. And I'm like, all right, man, that's cool, but it's not video worthy. It's just, it is what it is. Like, I'm not really, when I say it's not video worthy, I mean, to be honest with you, nobody really cares what the other side, meaning the opposition, you got Kendrick, you got Drake. People are not really giving a damn about Drake's side because they're not being realistic. They're not. They're sitting here like, you're supposed to go to bat for your favorite whatever it is. I get it. But when a dude has been doing certain things and you still don't want to call it out after the dude that was battling him beat him up about it, I don't want to hear shit you have to say. You understand what I'm saying? So Drake has put himself in questionable situations. He's been in so many suspect situations. It's ridiculous. And people are still campaigning for it. Not campaigning for the music, not campaigning for the entertainment aspect of it, but the fact that, okay, well, Kendrick said what he said about the pedophile shit. The reason Kendrick did that was because, nigga, for years now, you've been doing the same fucking thing. And nobody calls you out on it except for me. The whole world knows about it. Now, if they didn't listen in, they listen now. So for all the Drake fans, stop all the goddamn crying. I don't want to hear all that shit. Support Drake. Let him get his music off. Let him do what he do. Keep it pushing, man. But don't start doing this crap like with what Umar's doing, because this is it doesn't, all he's doing is making it 10 times worse and making it more personal than it has to be. But this is what I mean.
I want to take it to Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I was on an interview yesterday with some good brothers from Toronto, Canada.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I was on a podcast interview yesterday morning with some good brothers from Toronto, Canada. Shout out to brother Alex and my other brother who came down from Canada to interview the Prince of Pan-Africanism yesterday before the Source of Knowledge book giveaway. And one of the concerns that they brought up to me as a Pan-Africanist, as the leading Pan-Africanist, as the Prince of Pan-Africanism, they said, Dr. Umar, and I'm paraphrasing, the good brothers brought it to my attention that Kendrick Lamar's song, They Not Like Us, was interpreted by many American Africans to mean that African Canadians are not African.
Shut the fuck up right there. Plain as day, shut up. Who said that? When? Now, hold up. We gonna, man. Hold up. We gonna do this right. Yeah, buddy. We gonna do this right. Okay. He said he's good at trying to play the middle. And then if he has to sit here and make one side look worse than the other, right? He wants to be the dude like a fake ass Farrakhan. Like he wants to bring people together, right? But at the same time, in order to do that, somebody has to be at fault. Right? See, I speak from the common sense side of things, like I've already stated before. He does not do that. He will analyze something, twist that shit up the best way that he can to make it work for him. For him. He wants to be the end of something. Hey, look at me. Yep, I'm the leading. I'm the leader of the black race. I'm the leader of the Pan-Africanist movement. What? What? What are you talking about, man? But it's cool. It's cool. See, because he doesn't believe in that interracial shit, right? What are Drake's parents? Hmm? They're not both black. And he's made it perfectly clear on numerous occasions. Breakfast Club interviews for sure. He hates him. He does not condone that shit. Really? So why the hell are you speaking on anything that got to do with Drake and Kendrick when Drake's parents are not both black? What Drake tried to diss his wife, right? Kendrick's. She's not all black. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, where were you at when that shit was going down then? When the disses were going around and they were dissing each other the way that they were dissing each other. You just said, hold up. You just said, run it back.
Versus Kendrick, or Rick Ross versus Drake, or Kanye versus everybody. My question is real simple. Which one of them is building a meaningful institution, a relevant institution for the black community anywhere on this planet? Help me out. You asked me about Drake and Kendrick. I'm asking you. Which one of them is building a relevant institution for the black community? In case you don't understand what I'm saying do not waste my time asking me to think about people who ain't thinking about us. Let me say it again.
Don't waste your time thinking about people that don't think about us. Don't waste your time talking to me about interracial relationships because I don't condone them. I don't fuck with them. Right? That's what he says. But then he turns around and then he says, Mexican Africans and black Africans and half black Africans and alien Africans. Anything that has African in, if he could put African with it, it's all good. Right?
That African Canadians are not African. That African Canadians are not African. Let me say this to the entire African diaspora. Let me say this to the American African and the Canadian African. Let me say this to the American African and the Canadian African. Let me say this to the American African and the Canadian African. We are one people. We are one family. We have one common ancestry. We have one common origin. We have one common source. We are the original people. My American Africans, don't you alienate yourself from Canadian Africans. Canadian Africans, don't you alienate yourself from the American African. We are one family. We are the North American Africans.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah, like seriously, man. Like, when I saw that he put this up, he's done things in the past that a lot of people, when you see it, it's like, oh no, he didn't. I gotta get on his ass now. This was that. Because it's real simple. And I'm gonna break this down real fast. Paraphrasing the best way I can. A dude did a video, 616, the joint that Kendrick did. He was breaking down what it means. He was trying to explain it. In the video, he said he broke down how Kendrick and Drake met in the first place. Right? They didn't know each other. Just out of the blue, Drake got in contact with Kendrick. How they got his number and all that, can't remember, whatever. They meet up, they cool. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Pick you up, come through here, studio, eat, you know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. They ended up making music together, right? There's an interlude on one of the, I can't remember which one it was, but there's an interlude on Drake's album by Kendrick. And in it, the dude was basically saying, I'm not one of these guys that's here for the fame. I'm not here for the attention. I'm not here for the glitz and glamour and all that other shit that kind of fucks up who you are as a person. You get caught up in all this shit, man, things can really go haywire. I'm not trying to be that type of dude. He was basically saying that to Drake But at the same time, he was just letting it be known that's just how he feels about stuff. I'm not headed in that direction. It's not gonna happen. Right? I just told you what somebody else said weeks ago. Not weeks ago. Whenever the video came out. Not long after that, I saw some of it. I didn't see the whole thing, like maybe more, like halfway, I guess, or something like that. And it's like, wait a minute, man. Like you didn't give a damn about them 2 months ago. You said it. Don't waste my time asking me how I feel about motherfuckers that don't fuck with what I'm doing. Why are you involving yourself now? Where did the institution part come from, idiot? There are still no institutions being built. He asked the question, where are they putting this together? What institutions are they building? What are they doing? If they're not doing that, I don't give a damn about them. Don't waste my time asking me questions about these two dudes. And then 2 months later, he's doing this. Now listen to who he goes after. Because like I said, with somebody like him, he's a fake ass Farrakhan. So he wants to be in the middle. Right? And depending on how it goes, he would like to be the guy that goes ahead and wants to mend everything, possibly, and fix things, or whatever the case may be, if it goes down that way. In order to do that, somebody has to be at fault. Right? Now just listen to what he says.
I said, if you are a Mexican African, a North American African, or a Canadian African, we are collectively the North American Africans. United we stand, divided we fall. My Canadian brothers and sisters, they are my family. Toronto is my family. Montreal is my family.
Really?
And if anybody tries to make jokes about the Canadian Africans, if anybody tries to say that my brothers and sisters north of the border are not members of the African family, if anybody tries to claim that the Canadian African is not a part, an integral part, an important part of the body of African people, then you are an enemy to Dr. Umar.
What? Seriously? You heard what he just said. This nigga is a bitch. See, this is, man, let me say this now. I'm going to get it out of the way. Because I said it's not going to be a long video. I promise to God it won't be. Because I'm not going to play the whole video. I don't need to. I make points. I nail that shit hard. Like, it is what it is. I'm not sitting here doing this because I don't like Umar. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because he's lying. He's lying and he wants to insert himself into something that's basically over. It's done. There are no more songs coming from Kendrick. No more songs coming from Drake. It's over. Why are you talking about something that doesn't, well, number one, it doesn't concern you, right? At all. You're not in the battle. You're not in the middle. You ain't helping one of the artists battle the other one. That's number one. Number two, when, again, saw the video 2 months ago, he said it. I don't give a damn about what they're doing at all. Could care less. If it's not about building institutions and all that other shit, he don't give a damn. Why do you care now? They're still not building institutions. So what are you saying now? This dude is listen, man. Woo-wee. This is the reason why I can't consistently do videos about him. Because when you see that somebody does the same damn thing over and over and over again, it is literally, one, it's pathetic. It's a sad ass way to have to live your life knowing that you have to sit here and scheme and try to insert yourself into some shit that don't even concern you just to get attention. Nobody gives a fuck about Umar Johnson when it comes to hip hop music. Are you serious? You think Kendrick even knows who he is? And if I was Kendrick, nigga, shut the fuck up. I ain't worried about what you think. Who the fuck are you? Scamming ass nigga that's going around still asking people for money and can't get a goddamn building painted. But now you care about the Canadian Africans. Like, what? The only time he cares about Canadian Africans is when the money coming in. Tell me I'm lying. Anytime he mentions Africans from all over the world, it has to be because he's benefiting from something that they're doing for him. So he'll mention it, the whole world that's African. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, listen, Kendrick said what he said and not like us and all that shit, right? Okay. He's done a lot of suspect shit that a lot of fans can't stand at this point. Have they been feeling this way now all of a sudden the whole time? Yes and no. I don't know who's been feeling the same way. You know, I have no clue. I just know that it's a fact that some of them have, right? There's no fucking way in hell that if you are supposed to be a quote unquote leader for black people and the motherfucker that you follow, Marcus Garvey, is one of the biggest bitches when it comes to that. That motherfucker ain't uniting nobody. You don't believe me? Go look him up. Go look him up. This dude is a bitch. And see, this is what I'm saying. This is why it'll never happen for me. It'll never happen to me. I have my own, you know what I'm saying? I have my own mind. I do my own thing. If I need to look up something, because I'm not really, I hear what you're saying, yada, yada, yada. All right, cool. But fuck all that, man. I'm looking it up for myself. I'm not following nobody else. Anybody with a brain, all they have to do is look at this video and say, wait a minute, I ain't never heard of this nigga. Who was he? Where this come from? Why the hell is Umar? I'm saying this from a perspective of someone that does not know him, right? But you see the video. So you're automatically asking yourself, why is he talking about this now? Right? That's an automatic. Now you're going to go to the channel and you're going to see if you can find a video where he was talking about it before. Yeah, he was. You find a video 2 months ago. What's he saying in the video? Don't give a damn about neither one of them. Period. He ain't say shit about no Africans. Unless it involved him. That's what he said. Don't waste my time asking me about this if it's not about what I'm doing. That's it. That's it. I would play a little bit more though, and that's that, man. Like this is, boy, I tell you. Wait, hold on. Also, he said Kendrick just took down one of the biggest artists on the planet by himself. He didn't need no fake ass AI. He didn't need a fake ass Tupac, a fake ass Snoop Dogg verse from AI, right, to beat him. Kendrick did. No, Drake did. Kendrick didn't. He did it on his own. When everybody was sitting here dissing Kendrick, talking about you ain't got it like that, you know what I'm saying? You did your little first thing, you got under his skin. Okay, all right, fine. I got under his skin years ago with the Control verse. But like a bitch, instead of responding, he does a little on stage thing with Elliot Wilson talking about don't nobody remember what he said anyway. Okay, I bet you everybody remember what he said and not like us. Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Yeah, he got your attention now. The whole world is saying it. That's beating him up. He can't stand it. He thought that Kendrick was the guy that can keep up with him. Where the hell did that come from? I have no idea. The bottom line is this. He's a clown. The dude on the screen is a bona fide clown. Straight up and down. Right? And now he wants to go at Kendrick. All right.
Enemy to African people, and you are an enemy of the Pan-African struggle. Now, I don't know if my brother Kendrick Lamar, who I love and respect,
right?
I don't know if my brother Kendrick Lamar, who I love and respect, I don't know if my brother Kendrick Lamar intended to alienate all African Canadians.
Right. So you don't know if he meant to do that, but the guy that has 6 degrees, I've already said this shit before too. So Hopefully people remember, but I bring it up when I need to. You see what he's doing. Common sense is not allowing him to actually do what needs to be done. His dumb ass gets on his phone and he starts doing his I'm the leader shit and you an enemy if you doing this, that, and the third. How the fuck is he an enemy when he's quote unquote alienating people from another country, right? But he never alienated them. He not one time, unless he's talking about people that want to stand up for him and want to take it somewhere it don't need to be. Yeah, I'm okay, fine. He talking about them. He did not diss Canada at all. He didn't diss black Canadians. You diss regular black people in the United States all the time. Every day. Anytime that he gets the opportunity, you ain't doing the institution building. We working over here. We nation building. How the fuck are you nation building when all you do is take money from people and can't even paint a building? What fucking nation are you talking about? What institution are you talking about, bruh? There are people in the cemetery that could probably awaken from the dead, and get more accomplished than this guy can. Because he knows what he's doing and he knows that people follow him. But it's them simple-minded ones. And it's not a diss. It's just that, like I said, if you don't know him and you see this, you automatically are asking yourself, who is this guy, number one, and why is he talking about it today? They don't know why, right? Okay, so like I said, go to the channel, look for anything that has a thumbnail of those two guys or a title with those two guys' names in it, something. You're going to find a video 2 months ago. 2 months ago, he said, I don't care. He only took a minute and 20 seconds out of a 20-minute video. But now he's doing a 20-minute video about the whole situation, and ain't nobody sitting here really fucking with it like that. Alienating? Huh? How did he alienate him? Did anyone tell? Okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with it. Drake has done some real suspect shit, right? We talking about factual information, like a dude that he knew, Quentin Miller. Facts. A guy that he knew, he got pissed off at him because of some reference track shit that came out, right? So he must have felt like dude was trying to make him look bad or some shit like that, whatever. This is when Meek started it, when he went around, this or whatever. You know what? It might not have been exactly around that time, but what happened was because Drake was so pissed off at him and he just left him hanging, Meek and his people end up beating Quentin Miller's ass. That was supposed to be your man's and 100 grand, all that good shit. You left him hanging, man. And then you link back up with the nigga that beat his ass. You're consistently in situations with girls. When I say suspect situations, this is what I mean. He's not doing anything that puts him in that pedo file, that pedo category. No. He's not doing anything to be labeled like that. What he is doing, and I'm pretty sure this is what Kendrick was doing, one or two ways. He really was just saying it about him, and I don't give a damn how you take it. Or he's sitting here saying it, dude, this is my way of telling you, stop doing this dumb ass shit that you're doing. Because it's not going to end well. He keeps putting himself in positions with teenagers. Really? Bruh, stop doing that. Umar, why aren't you talking about that? Why are you sitting here talking about the dude that put on a show for everybody so everybody can have a good time in the city and listen to the music and nothing bad went down? He had multiple. I mean, gangsters from both sides on the same stage, having a good time. You know, doing what they doing. I thought Kendrick was enemy of yours because he's going against other black Canadians. Why don't you do your fucking homework and understand that you don't know what you're talking about? Are you serious? Like, I'm really getting tired. Him, Kwame Brown, about Bronny, and everybody under the sun. Everybody seems to think because they had a nice, like maybe a nice. Well, Kwame, he said something in the video like I had a 3.0 in high school. Who the fuck cares? What the fuck does that got to do with how much of a bust your ass was when you made it to the NBA? What the fuck does that got to do with anything? What does that got to do with anything? It's the same shit that Umar does. I'm the leader. I'm the one in charge. I'm the one that's doing all the building. I'm the one that's doing all the work. I'm the one that's getting all the money, but I'm not getting anything done. I ain't getting shit done. I can't stand people that I don't know, man. Maybe it's the people that follow. I don't know. I really don't. To be honest, I have no idea because you can be a fan of somebody and support them. That doesn't mean that they're right 24/7. They're not, right? And just we done with that BS. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. This man disrespects black folks the moment that he feels they're against him or whatever it is he's doing. Right? Now, like I said, you are against interracial relationships. Drake's parents are not both black. Right? He said this on numerous occasions. He's not for it. He don't advocate for it at all. But you going after the dude that smashed him. Just like everybody else was going against Kendrick when they were sitting here when Drake dropped push-ups and Taylor made, he hadn't put no music out. So everybody was teasing like he was Meek. Yeah, Drake, he ain't gonna get him. He ain't gonna be able to beat him. Stephen A. amongst a lot of other dumbass clowns. What happened? Yo, that dude was chilling. Yeah, he was getting right. He was getting the shit right. Right? That's why he was able to blitz his ass every time Drake put something out. 30 minutes later, I got a joint. Ain't nobody even gonna listen to what you're doing right now. Because I just did something that they were not expecting. Strategist. He had a strategy. So it's like, come on, man. Like, y'all want to listen to a dude that don't even talk about hip-hop related content at all. Period. You sitting here taking phone calls or whatever it was he said from people in Canada. Because this is a good way to get people on your side because they're not going to go check shit out. They're just going to listen to you. He made a song. Oh man, oh my God. Like, this is crazy. He did a song, Not Like Us. And the song alienated black Canadians. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the main issue that everybody had was the pedophile shit. Does anybody recall when he said anything in the song and he was dissing all Canadians that were black? Or was he just dissing Drake? And anything that want to follow you, I'm going to diss that too. That's what he was doing. He was not sitting here dissing everybody under the sun. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said at the beginning, when you see shit like this, if you're actually into whatever it is that you're into, and you see somebody trying to shit on it in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you don't have to talk about it. But I'm just saying, like, I just can't stand people that do shit like that. That motherfucker ain't my leader. You ain't getting nothing accomplished. That's why Lord Jamar got in his ass. Like, the real niggas that actually don't, they can just see shit for what it is. They know what's up. It's not hard to figure it out. It's not. Because once again, it's common sense. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He needs intelligence to think he can beat you every single time. I don't. I don't. You don't fuck with people like that. I do. What I mean when I say I do is I'm not sitting here hating on nobody outside of why you did something wrong. Right? Outside of that, listen, you have to have done that for me to want to be able to have an issue with you. If you ain't done nothing, I'm not getting on you, man. That's bullshit. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's doing. You don't know Kendrick. You don't even know what happened in the fucking song for you to be making a video talking about somebody's an enemy of you. An enemy of you. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess like he really gives a fuck. like he really cares. Drake is bigger than Umar Johnson. You think that he gives a fuck about him? He smashed Drake. So you think he cares about this motherfucker? Lord help him. Like, all right, okay. You know what I'm saying? When he don't get no response, you'll see. He ain't gonna have a reason to talk about it no more. He's just gonna get it off his chest. Like I said, everybody gonna dick ride his ass and love everything he says, right? Nobody's gonna respond to it because nobody gives a damn about what he doing. And then it's like, hey, all right, it's like it never happened. I'm just talking on it because it's like, man, come on, man. Like, just mind your business and go do what you do. Like, Kendrick ain't in. Seeing he wants to split it up and it's a Canadian United States thing or whatever. I don't recall anybody from Canada saying I hate Kendrick because he's dissing all of us. No, that's not it. Now, Rick Ross, that's different. Nobody told his stupid ass to go up there, play the song because he think he got it like that, and then he get popped in his face and this whole little crew or whatever got their ass whooped. Had he not did that, nothing would have happened. And that ain't got nothing to do with that because it wasn't even all black people that got in his ass. They were all, look, all different races involved was punking that ass out. It had nothing to do with anything else. Nobody is talking about Kendrick. They're talking about what the other dumbass dude did. So there you go, right? So anyway, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get on real quick. Plus, it's early as hell in the morning anyway. So I just wanted to get on. You know what I'm saying? Say what I gotta say. Be done with it. Because like I said, I wasn't trying to make it long, and I don't really think it's too long now. Maybe it is. Whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to do that because, again, whoever, like I said, whoever listens to it, right? We know as a hip hop fan that was following the shit, you know what was what. You know the little things in the songs because a lot of people broke them down. Even if they didn't have to break them down, you probably figured it out on your own, right? We know what it is. So for him to come out flat out and say the song did what it did based on what he said, if and he's lying, 1,000% lying, 1,000. You worried about seeing motherfuckers dancing? Listen, hold up. Team USA. Who was it that they beat? They beat Canada, but they weren't in Canada. Guess what song they were playing at the end of the shit? Not Like Us. Right after the game was over and they beat them, they're playing Not Like Us. Right? It was another thing that went on at a sporting event. They won, whoever the teams were, right? They won. Guess what they played at the end of the match? Not Like Us. Who is it alienating? Who? I don't get it. You see what I'm saying? So that listen, that's all this video was again, like he could be the smartest dude on the planet, that's fine. But when you don't know how to deal with people, when you don't know how to approach certain situations and you do it only to benefit you, because it'll put your name on the map. right? If somebody responds to it. That's who he is. This dude is a joke. He's a fucking clown. You understand what I'm saying? The majority of black people in the United States of America don't even know who the fuck this dude is. Flat out. 100% facts. The majority, what is it, 30, 35 plus, maybe 30 to 35 million black people? I guarantee you, I guarantee you, shit, man, I don't even want to, man, let's see, 35 million. You know what? I guarantee you it's just a small number. No, I'm sorry. Big number. I guarantee you it's a big ass number. The millions of people in the millions of black people, the millions of black people in the United States of America don't know who the fuck this dude is. Period. That's a fact. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't. It's just it's just one of them things where it's like I'm not gonna say nothing else after it because all I can say is what I'm saying now. Me saying anything after it is just, to me, if it's not accomplishing anything, it's not gonna, like, if this video is not accomplishing anything, then what the fuck else is gonna happen when I say the same shit again? Do you see what I'm saying? There's no point. So I'm speaking the facts. It is what it is. Even if he was to respond to what I'm saying, I'd still beat his ass. I would beat him. If he wanted to do the wordplay, I would smash his ass. Because, see, he's going to have to find a way to bring up stats and numbers and countries and leaders and all these events that have taken place with black people and all this other shit. All I have to do is sit here and talk about how you're trying to handle this situation is not going to make anything better. Because you're the one that's trying to separate people. You automatically went from Canada to the United States. Then blame Kendrick as if Kendrick did something. What did he do? He called out everything that this nigga been doing. Facts. Oh, my bad. I guess because Drake is a Canada representative, I guess, or some shit. If he says something about Drake, then that means he's talking about everybody in Canada. Really? Right. Nobody is saying any of the shit that he's saying. And even if someone is saying it, again, like I said about how many black people know about him, it's the same thing. But in reverse, it's a small number of people, I mean very small, that are saying anything that Umar is speaking on. I guarantee you it's a small number. Because all the reactors for the video, all the reactors for the actual song, every song that Kendrick put out got more views than Drake shit. Why was that? Because he was making better music. Right? And he was really blitzing his ass. And did not have to bring up pedophile related stuff every single song. He didn't start doing that until Not Like Us. Euphoria, he was just getting them. And he was talking about anything that he could that was real, right? Turning it around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Twisting it up to make it funny, but make it serious at the same time. And that's what it was. Period. He didn't carry everything over into, you know what I'm saying? Every single song was the same thing. That's not what he was doing. He didn't do none of that. So he's really trying to start some issues like, nah, man, Kendrick, how is Kendrick the problem? How? I always wondered that, like, how is the winner the loser? Like, how is the quiet man that does nothing at all to put himself in a space where everybody can say, yeah, man, nah, man, I don't really like that shit. Yeah, you were fucked up for that. What was the last thing that Kendrick did that made you say that? Nothing. Not one thing. But I guarantee you, Drake has so many issues with people because he thinks he's the shit. And no one can touch him. Nigga, you just found out that ain't true. You just found out. And now you sitting here hurt for real, because your ego wouldn't allow you to be respectful. You've been dissing Kendrick for years. trying to sun the nigga like, no, man, like he ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? He yeah, he gonna have a nice, nice little good career, and you know what I mean, he gonna do what he do. And it's like it's a backhanded compliment because then he's like, nah, man, but can't nobody remember what he said? Yeah, that didn't age very well, did it? Like, sit your non-hip hop having ass down somewhere, nigga. You don't even know what you're talking about. That's all I'm saying. So, whatever. Whatever, man. It is what it is. But listen, anyway, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce, man. I don't really have nothing else on tap to talk about, so I can't say that I was just, But see, I upgraded my plan, and I still haven't really been using StreamYard like that. So I think I should probably just start using it until the plan is over. I just don't know what to really, speak on. That's the problem. But anyway, I don't know. I'll try to figure something out. I still got a song that I need to finish, and some other shit. So some more green screen stuff and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. But appreciate everybody listening. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate ahead of time anyone that does listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Playback wise. Yeah, man. I just want everyone, like, I don't care if it's just a couple people. I just want it's the truth. I'm a factual guy. Not I'll just say anyone that's ever known me or came across me, they know what it is. So when I'm sitting here speaking on something, I'm only doing it because it needs to be done because somebody's lying. And I need to tell the truth. So that's that. You know what I mean? So appreciate everybody that was in it, on it right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got too much planned again, like I said. But if I come up with something, I'll try to be on again, like within the next couple of days or whatever. So until then, I'm out. Shut up, bro. Did you watch the video? No, you didn't.